So today I'm celebrating 6 years clean. I just want you guys to know that one of the things that helped me get through this time is trying to find the positive out of every situation I've been put in. Instead of holding on to the negative things such as relationships, finances, whatever, emotions, instead of holding on and staying stuck in those feelings, I would find something positive out of those feelings. What can I get to get me to move forward? What can I find out of my relationship ending? What can I find positive out of that? Okay, something positive I would find in that. I can move on. I can start to work back on myself. And then I can maybe find somebody better, someone that appreciates me for me. You know, finances. Yeah, I understand the job's not right now. I understand that you're struggling and stuff like that. But for me, I'm sober. At least I'm sober. I'd rather struggle sober than struggle being an addict. I know that if I keep pushing myself and motivating myself in my job, that I will end up getting a raise, end up getting maybe a promotion, end up getting something out of that job. So I find a positive out of it. Or I know that I can look for another job. I could take on a second job. There's all sorts of things you could think of a positive. Instead of sitting in bed or going home, going to work, feeling bad, or putting all your issues onto somebody else when everybody's going through issues in life. You know, with me getting sober, I went to think of what do I need to do to change my way so I can be a better person every day. How I can stay sober, how I can reach these goals that I want to go. And it all started with my mindset. I was still trying to be sober but stay stuck in that negative mindset. And that negative mindset is what's made me relapse multiple times. And like I said, I'm celebrating 6 years clean. And it all started with my mindset. Then it started with my health. How can I eat better? How can I do all these things to try to better myself? Then it's also the people I surround myself with. All the people that I used to hang out with, I don't really hang out with no more unless they're sober. One of my best friends is in active addiction right now. It kills me every day that I gotta be an asshole to him. I gotta push him away. That kills inside because I love that kid like a brother. He's like my little brother. And he's been with me through so many things in my life. And like when I was in prison, he was one of the only people that would ever answer the phone faithfully. And because he's in active addiction, I can't risk myself. I can't risk my sobriety. I can't risk nothing. I have to literally cut him off. And that kills me inside. But you got to know what's best for you. What is going to help you? That's the most important thing. You know, because at the end of the day, you can't get clean for anybody else but yourself. You have to want to do it. And if you don't want to do it and you say, oh, I'm going to do this for my kid, that doesn't work. I've tried it. I'm going to do this for my family. That doesn't work. I've tried it. You have to do it for you. And you have to figure out what you're going to do to stay sober. Because it's not like, oh, I got a year, I'm good. No, I've been there, relapsed. You have to make sure that every day you get up and fight. Every day you find that strength and motivation to keep going. Because failure isn't an option. And going backwards isn't an option, especially when you start getting older. I don't want to be 50 years old and still an addict. No offense to people that are 50 years old and getting help. Or are still out there trying to figure out how to get help. I just don't want to be that person. Don't wait till it's too late. Because too many people are dying. Too many people are losing their lives to this addiction. So don't be one of those people. Get that help. Figure out how you can stay consistent in your sobriety. Everything else will fall in place after that. I promise you guys. Have a great day. Thank you for watching.